Hello world, today we welcome you back to Wandering Back to Europe with, as obvious, Bolton Wanderers. So, I just quickly wanted to show you the impact of streaming on a person's, not even a person's, on a team's, maybe morale, maybe performance, but so this is pre-streaming. All of this is pre-streaming. And this is after I started streaming. Bad results. I don't know if I made that clear. Well, if I made it super clear in the Portsmouth game. But wow, look at those results. Horrible. Let me just quickly show you them all. So, since you were last here, obviously Portsmouth, we thought, maybe we can turn it around. We don't have the most difficult games to play. So, who knows? Yeah, weirdly enough, we couldn't, which is a shame. We lost 2-0 against Blackpool. Again, one of those games where, let's actually just check a look on the score. A strange one. We controlled a lot of the possession as always. Didn't seem to do much. We seem to be lacking somewhere. So I think Mbubakare will definitely come and help out because we definitely need to start creating more. Moving on to Shrewsbury. Something similar again. We went down 2-0, brought back to 2-1. Let's show the game as well. This is as close as I've ever gotten to being FM'd. 29 shots, 11 on target, 61 possession. This was getting kind of on my nerves, especially because it was on stream and it wasn't a very fun stream. And same here, we got Bristol Rovers against Bolton. Again, outplayed them, but it doesn't matter how you outplay them here, it matters how you outplay them there. Very, very, very frustrating. Final game was the Tranmere game. Again, outplayed them, they had no chances, but we didn't have any chances as well. So, you can see a little trend here from the Portsmouth game. We don't score much anymore, and we started conceding way more than we should. So, I think this has got to go with a lot of my players starting to underperform. If you go at selection info, last 5 games, a lot of key players. We got Dudu underperforming, Brown, Politich, Potter, Murphy, other Murphy. They're all coming bad, and this is beginning to worry me. Even Remy Matthews. I mean, according to Work the Space, when a keeper has 6.75 rating, it means he's not doing well, which is definitely a shame because this guy has started pretty well and he's been playing well. And yeah, it's not like I alternate my defense too much, so I don't know what's the problem there. Let's go to transfers and I'll show you the rest of the stuff that I've done. Wow, transfer history. So, since you were asked here, Liam Miller. He came in on the 31st. This guy, well, I've introduced you to him on my Twitch channel. So Liam Miller, this guy came on just to put some pressure on my left winger and my strikers, just to have a little bit more legs. And also, if we bring him late on, look at that pace. That pace is incredible. So, that could be something we use. And that's pretty much it. So, in this whole transfer window, we managed to get Mbubakare and Miller. So, nothing much. Since the last you've seen me, we have floated this guy on 1.6k. How our finances looking? Our finances are still decreasing, but what do you expect? We still have absolutely no wage budget, so it's a hard thing for me. But we have a decent squad and I'm happy. Now, today's game, we're obviously doing the Liverpool game, like I said. Winning here will give us a chance to get, I guess, the semi-finals. And then from then on we can go take on the finals. So this is extra cash, and also since we're no trophies, this is a good opportunity for us to do well. So I'm not going to get Alexander to play. I'm going to rotate, get Riley on. Get some, I want to rotate a bit, but not too much, not to be too crazy. Brown should get some run up. Darcy should play. Politics is tired, so let's get Spillane run out. I don't want too much rotation, but at the same time, we need some. And apart from that, I think we're pretty good. Graham is resting for the next game. And yeah, this seems to be a good game. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Let's go. So, it is a bit disheartening the way we have collapsed, I think. This has definitely been a mid-season collapse. Not caused by too many games and not caused by too many injuries. I don't know. I feel like the players have pretty much ridden a high all the way through the season. And then at some point they just managed to reach a point where, they no longer want to perform, or maybe, getting tired legs. I don't know. It just seems like, I've managed to get rid of, I managed to drop us lower, as you can see in the tactics. I managed to drop us a bit lower, get rid of offside trap, just so we stop conceding too many stupid goals when they just send the ball over the top and my defense messes up. So hopefully that should change a bit. I shouldn't be messing around. Yeah, and less mistakes, that's more important. And I feel like maybe, but I haven't seen from any gameplay perspective. Passing is 10. Passing is 12. I haven't seen many chances where, playing from the back kind of messed it up. It was mostly attacks here, and then we messed up. So that would... But apart from that, I don't see a problem here. So Neco Williams here, plays against his former club. Technically, still his own club. Brown, ooh, he kind of dummies the player, sends him the wrong way, and just try to smash in the top corner. Slightly misses it, you know, that's fine. You can expect that. So I wonder why Neco Williams hasn't been... Oh, because, right, Miller's cup died because he played for the U23s in this tournament. But but Neco Williams did join us a bit earlier than that at the start of the season. So, yeah, 0-0 so far. Is anything going to happen? Williams. He's going to try and cross. Darcy. Oh, there we go. Another trend, and I feel like I keep talking about this every episode, but our wingbacks are definitely the ones starting to attack now. And there's the ones, not even wingbacks, our wingers, sorry. They're starting to score goals, but they're starting to score goals with their head only. So, okay, they didn't like that. I mean, you're playing against Liverpool U23s. But yeah, I feel like I need my strikers to score, so I'm thinking a bit cheeky. No. Crawford. I want Crawford to start scoring a bit more. Has he been playing well? He's been playing alright, but not creating much, so he's just kind of running around doing stuff. Crawford steps up. Brian just misses. I mean, it was hard. It seemed harder to miss from then. I want to demand more. Oh, I feel bad now. Brown, what a finish. Oh, just as I said, demand more. So I don't know if the call has gone through before that. Crawford contributes to assists, and Brown uses his, big body size to kind of push everyone out the way and score. 2-0. I like this. This is a very good performance, so I'm thinking, not gonna get too crazy, but I'm gonna sub Riley off because he's a good player. He's comparable to Hamilton, which is weird, but yeah. He must streams as well. I was looking at this counter attack. Darcy, we're at the keeper. So in my streams as well, I did some Barnet stuff, and I was like, ooh, let's see where my players at. You know, the players that I currently have now for Bolton. Let's see where they are in 2028. And it broke my heart because a lot of these players have, apart from the players I have taken under my wing, such as, you know, Williams, nope, that's a lie, such as Emmanuel, Senior, you know, I guess Brockbank had a decent career as well, but Riley kind of had a decent one. Crawford, no. Mr. Darcy, nah. Brown is the only good one, but, you know, it's a shame. They have a chance and completely left alone. Liam Coyle puts it in the back of the net. And Matthews continues his trend of conceding goals, which is definitely a shame. We will demand more. I should probably ask for concentrate. Kevin Bryan is tired, so we're going to give Hobbs his run out. I think that's his first start for the team. We got 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Okay, good. So we finally have a win. Not in league, which is a shame, but it's still a win. It's good stuff. So, what do we think of this game? I'm thinking it was definitely a fun game for us to watch. I might actually quickly just continue all the way to the Coventry game, give you that as well. I wasn't planning on, but you know, why not? Also, I might show you some stuff in between. Our staff, I've been told to improve my staff, but I can't seem to afford any decent improvements. Would be nice though, so maybe next year when I can start. I mean, I've got some good staff, it's just there's not enough of them. I think we had an intake info, so let's just also show that. So we have a few good prospects. So we got a few center backs, we got a decent keeper, we got a top prospect in center midfield, so that's gonna be packed with good players. We got a decent attacking midfielder, but again, that's okay. We got Ali Crawford, so that's fine. Then another attacking midfielder from Inverness. But yeah, and Jimmy Phillips thinks it's a good bunch of players, and that's okay. I mean, for Bolton, we feel like we're gonna have to become a selling club, so any new players that come in will be gratefully important. They'll be super important for the team. I feel like I need to start. Yeah, you know what? Before, I think I missed it. I might have to start doing defensive, definitely defensive free kicks and defensive positioning. So I'll do that off camera when I unpause. So hopefully I will see you back unless something cool happens. So I guess I'm going to tune in real quick, and just to set the scene just a little bit before the next game, Bolton faced the impossible. We faced the impossible against Coventry City. Wow. So we are considered vastly inferior opposition. Okay, cool. I'll see you when we beat them. Okay, and we are back for this game against Coventry, in which we are the crappiest team to have ever played Coventry, I guess. So yeah, this is going to be exciting. So with that in mind, I'm going to do everything like I normally do. So get rid of the keeper. So the squad is now set up. Lewis Potter. We got Darcy on the left. Miller. No, let's put Brown on so we can stick Miller on later. Bradley, Doodoo, Hamilton. Let's play. Well, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Let us double check again where Murphy is. Murphy's going to play against Hamilton instead of Hamilton. I know Hamilton's having a good season, but I do need a bit of a steal in the back. So I'm thinking something like this. Do a weird formation that I like to do. Attacker midfielder and support. Covered that bit of an area. Yeah, and we're ready. This is a good formation. So we got Matthews, Lewis, Delaney, Brockbank, Emmanuel, Luke Murphy a bit lower down, Graham down the middle, as always. And Boubakary starts for his first game. You got Mr. Darcy on the left, Politich on the right, and Brown leading up the attack. Okay, so this is going to be a slightly new formation, and you know it's caused by my very bad run of form, and that's okay. That's something that's normal, you know. So let's go to the dressing room. Let's motivate them. We don't want to get smashed in this game, and they don't care. I do have faith in them, and they like me. Right. So what I'm thinking, man, I don't know what I'm thinking. I really hope this will be the thing that, you know, turns our season around, because we have been losing for, I'm pretty sure, 5 games straight. It's kind of a crappy run of form. But yeah, you know, a lot of teams have that. They kind of collapse down the middle. So it's important that we pick ourselves up. You know, we need to make sure we don't chop and change. You know, the players are still getting used to the system. And yeah, we still make a lot of attacks. Graham with the ball, passes too far back to Murphy, and we're calling counter-attack. Hopefully we can regroup in time. Westbrook misses. Okay, so we did manage to regroup in time. That's alright. That's good stuff. They're frustrated. Emmanuel needs to lay off just a little bit. Let's get creative. We are playing decently, but we're not making many chances, which is a shame. I feel like the teams are starting to kind of adapt to our play. And Boubakary, breaking away. I like his pace. He's got really good pace and decent dribbling, so he might burn past. And Brown! Okay, so he's finally starting to find Brown. Brown is starting to get in the good places, and I like that. I just want him to be a bit more clinical. So I'm thinking, with that in mind, I am not happy. We might need to do this and this. Be slightly more direct. We don't need to overlap. Do a bit of early crosses, because this guy's huge. The guy up front is huge. Let's do a little bit different. Hopefully we can catch Coventry out. I mean, we have good possession, so hopefully that doesn't change. Politich is having a bad game. Time to get creative. Man, that's my new favorite thing, isn't it? I like get creative. It's a very... I'm sorry for the pun, but it's very creative. It gets players going, and it gives a good of green feedbacks. Jabel on the ball. Walsh passes all the way to the right. Well, there, right? Hula. Defense is lost, and we're lucky he missed that. Yeah, I think I did get rid of Nsiala way too early. I trusted in our defense, and you know, that's fair enough. They're a good bunch of youngsters, and you know, this is something that could be good in the future for them, in the long run. Got Doodoo starting. We got Spillane on the... Switch those two. And I think this is a pretty good way. This is going to be much quicker. So hopefully we can get a few counterattacks on. Maybe even more direct. I don't want to pump the ball, but... now we can definitely pass into space. So he is a bit smaller than Brown. He's got smaller heading. Less heading. I mean, so far so good. Nothing much changing. There in the attack. McCallum. Spinley. Westbrook. Okay, he passes it all the way to the right. Dabo on the ball. Crosses it in. And we're glad that Castaneer misses again. We are definitely very fortunate. I'm gonna do a final get creative shout. Again. Inspired feedback. Apart from the people we subbed on. They're definitely making more of the chances, which is a shame. It seems like we definitely need to do something with Luke Murphy passing ball at the top. Miller burns past his player. And a finish! And a finish! This is why we have him. This is why we have an 18 pace striker. Luke Murphy, I don't know if you were actually doing that on purpose, but a great dink over the top. And a horrible miss from McFadden. Right. Let's drop to positive. I mean, it's important to stay positive, important not to drop back. But it's also important not to be an idiot and throw this tie away. Right. So far, so good. Nothing much happening. Cal McFadden got a yellow. Maybe he's frustrated. Oh my god, is this going to be our first win in a while? Yes, this is going to be our first win in a while in the league. And that's what happens. For a crappy team that everyone thought we were going to do bad against, we won. And I'm proud. And Liam Miller, great finish. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. You cannot imagine how much I appreciate that. Wow. We do edge that. It was a good game overall. Let's look at the stats. We do have less chances, which makes me kind of worry. Tactical gamble, yeah, I guess. We made it a bit asymmetric. That's okay. It's not really much of a change. It just introduced Murphy a bit lower. But yeah, that's a great way to continue, I guess, the season. So, what's going to happen now? Well, I'm not sure because I clicked continue by accident. Let's go back to browse. Let's check the schedule real quick. So I'm thinking, we're currently in February. It's going to be a short month. I'm thinking maybe we'll see you back for the North semi-final. Yeah, because it's going to be that's going to be a Friday game for me. So today's Tuesday when I'm recording. And yeah, so tomorrow will be the release of that, and hopefully I can do those 2 games and then do the Friday thing for Everton. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This has hopefully been a turnaround. And see, I'm not streaming today, so maybe that's why I'm getting the wins. Maybe I did jinx it. Maybe I did. But yeah, the game against Liverpool, good game. We're doing well from the attacking standpoint. And Coventry was just a good, solid team performance. Let's just quickly look at the dynamics, because I'm probably playing the highlights over this. So, give you a bit more time to... Ooh, yet an egg. Give you a bit more time to, kind of watch it. So, we finally have a team leader, which is great. Lau, who also extended his contract. 2021, that's good. He dropped his demands from 5k to 3k, which is really important. Mears is influential because he's been there, done that. And he's actually played for us as well. Murphy, I don't know why he's there. Crawford, yeah, obviously, and Brian, makes sense. Emmanuel dropped for a reason that I don't know. Declining ability on the pitch. He's been increasing though. So I think the problem is that determination is bad because a lot of people have low determination. But yeah, he's a good player. He's potential to be a good championship side, and he's a really good player for League One. But yeah, enough chatting. This is already a very long episode. Thank you for watching. I guess I'm sorry this video is a bit longer than I used to, but I just felt like recording 2 games today. But yeah, see you for the Everton, and hopefully that'll give me enough to play in the final. Alright? Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go have some tea. Bye bye.